Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So this is my new Mazda MX-5 RF. Well, I say new, but I bought this car in 2020, so I've had it for about a year and a half. I've always wanted to start my YouTube channel and share some of my own content about the car, whether it's things like modifications, cleaning the car, just sort of running costs, just sort of everyday stuff to do with the car really. So since I've owned the car, just done over 10,000 miles. The car did have around 30,000 miles from the one previous owner, so it was driven pretty well. It's a 2018 model, so it has got the first generation engine. I do know that the new engine has got slightly more power. I think it's got 180 horsepower, whereas this one has got 160. So we can just take a look around the outside of the car. I'd just like to apologise for how dirty the car is. I'm not sure if you can see it properly on the camera, but a couple of reasons for that. Firstly, I've recently moved house, so I've been very busy with that, and secondly, I do live near a lot of country roads, which kicks up a lot of dirt. But this is a good representation of what cars actually look like in the UK. It's very difficult to keep cars clean in this country. It looks clean for about a few days and then it gets back to normal. But yeah, it's an interesting fact is that I've always cleaned the car myself, so I was pretty good cleaning it regularly last year, every few weeks, just giving it a wash. But I've just been so busy recently, haven't really had the time to do it. But hopefully we'll be giving it a wash soon, and that will be in another video later on, just me explaining how I do it. One thing that I would say is to try and avoid those automatic car washes, because they can damage your paintwork, so I would recommend taking it to a hand car wash or getting it professionally detailed. Just open the bonnet so you can take a look at the engine here. So it's a 2-litre petrol, and this is the engine with 157 horsepower, so it is the first generation engine in the 4th generation MX-5. People say that you can get around 400 miles on a full tank. I tend to get around 350, which isn't too bad. But yeah, you can see engine bay needs a bit of a clean. I did give it a clean last year, but like I said, it's been a few months since it's last had a clean. So but yeah, one thing I like about this engine is that everything is exposed. You don't have any of those horrible plastic covers. You can, see everything that's going on, which is really nice. So I'll just show you the boot. And one thing you might not notice is that there is a button just underneath. So if you press that, that releases the boot. So it's a fairly decent sized boot. I don't have any issues fitting anything in here like shopping and gym bag and stuff, and it can fit enough in here to go on like a weekend away as well, which is more than enough. So we're inside the car now. This is probably a familiar spot for me, with some of my first videos on the channel where I was recording my driving. So just sticking the GoPro on my head just here, which is a bit awkward, but it gets some nice driving shots. So this is the interior. Passenger seat here. So I've got the Napa leather interior. I think this was the leather colour that the car launched with, along with the machine grey on the outside. So it's got a nice sat-nav screen, very easy to use aircon system. That's the roof switch here, I'll show you that in a minute. Got heated seats, 2 USB ports, obviously the manual gearbox, which is the one to go for, but I have driven the automatic. It is a really good gearbox, so you know, they're both are really good, but I think for this car you have to go for the manual. It's just a really nice gearbox and it just makes the car so much more fun to drive. This is the control switch for the sat-nav system, so it's similar to the BMW iDrive system, so it is a really easy to use system. Typical old-fashioned handbrake here. Small storage space here and some more storage up here, so there isn't a glove box below the passenger footwell. Instead they've got this small storage area here, which is an okay size, and it's CD player, which is a bit old-fashioned, but there we go. And then we've got these cup holders, so you can actually move one of the cup holders to the front here. So you can see I've got my water bottle in here. If I take that off, I can show you. It just pulls out and you can move it back over here, and then you can put it back into the front. So that's quite handy. So if you have got a passenger, you know, you don't want this to get in the way of their leg, you can just move it to the back, which is nice. Then we have the driver side, so we've got really nice dials here. So we've got the speedo on the right, the rev counter in the middle, and we've got this digital screen on the left, which gives information such as mileage, trip information, and it also shows an animation of the roof when you're lowering and bringing the roof back up, which is nice. We've got some controls on the steering wheel, so we've got cruise control here, and then we've got all the music stuff here. So we've got the telephone buttons here as well. This car came with the lane departure warning, which is that one on the bottom right, and obviously cruise control I think is standard on all the models. We've got automatic wipers as well. Sometimes they don't come on when I need them to. I tend to have to switch them on manually, but most of the time it does work, which is fine. And then obviously the indicator switch here, and we've also got automatic headlights as well, which is nice. They work really well. So one of the best things about this car is obviously the folding roof. So I'll just show you a short clip of the roof coming down and then back up again. I'll just start the car up so you can hear how it sounds. I'll give it a few revs as well. I have been driving it for a little while, so the engine is nicely warmed up, so it will give you a good idea of what the stock exhaust sounds like. It does sound quite nice, but yeah, have a listen. If you enjoyed that short video of my MX-5 RF, I am new to doing these sorts of videos, so I apologise if it's not up to the best quality that you expect, but you know, this is my first time doing it. I'm quite new to YouTube and sort of video editing and talking to a camera, so it's all new stuff to me, but I've always wanted to do it, so you know, you have to start somewhere, and I hope that I will, you know, learn a lot along the way and improve as I record and edit more videos in the future. But yeah, I've got a lot more planned for this car. I'm also planning to do a few modifications as well, so I've been putting together a list which I will share in another video, probably my next video. So if you want to join me on my MX-5 adventure, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications so that you don't miss any of my videos. So that's all from me today. I'm going to end the video here and drive around for a little bit while the sun is still out, make the most out of this nice weather before the evening. So once again, thank you for watching. Leave any comments if you've got any questions. I'm more than happy to answer. But I'll see you all next time. See you later.